right now is capable and has the capacity to achieve the things that are most important in your life. Now I understand that that is better said than done, right? Because of such things as we call them challenges that appear to happen on our daily lives. Challenges are always going to happen. They're part of life. Why do things happen to us that stop us or prevent us from doing the things we want versus others that seem to always accomplish the things that they want in a way that almost seems to defy, meaning that it doesn't matter, they break through that challenge, and no matter what, these people, these achievers, these world leaders or inspiring leaders are always being very successful at whatever it is that they do. How do you explain that? Is it that these leaders or success people, is it that they have more information or access to resources that the rest of us do not? Is it that they were born with certain talents, or they were helped somewhere along the way versus the rest? Or is it that they are smarter than the rest? Okay? I don't believe that that is the case. What I'm going to do right now is something that I was taught by a gentleman of the name of Simon Sinek. Maybe some of you guys have heard of this gentleman. He's also a motivational speaker. And he goes on to explain a particular theory that I really like and I really learned from. And basically what it goes to explain is that all these world leaders, success people, and inspiring leaders, just to name a few, such as Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, is that his name? The guy who invented Facebook. Such people as Henry Ford, such people as Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, just to name a few. Is that all these leaders, all these success people, all think, act, and communicate in the exact same way. Okay? Basically, the way they communicate is completely the opposite as towards what we were taught. I'm sure that probably some of you guys are already doing this. Maybe you're doing it subconsciously. Some of you are already doing it consciously, and congratulations, right? Maybe this will help you understand what is that's making you successful. You know what you want to do. Some of you already know how to do it, okay? But only very few know why you do what you do. And by why, I don't mean money. Okay? I'm not talking about I do what I do and I know how to do it because of money or because that's the end result. Okay? Because money will always be a result. But money is not why we do what we do. Money is going to be a result no matter what. When I mean why, I mean what's your purpose? What's your cause? What's your belief? Why do you get out of bed? You see, we communicate with people, with our clients, with each other. We communicate to the universe from the outside in. From the clearest thing to the fuzziest thing. Does that make sense? Now, these inspiring leaders, these corporations, these successful people all communicate from the inside out. Apple, in reality, is just a computer company. There are other computer companies that do the exact same thing that Apple does, right? For example, Dell. We've all know Dell, just as an example. Okay, a marketing commercial or a marketing scheme from a company like Dell might sound like this. Okay, the what is what do they do? We at Dell sell computers. By designing them, by having them beautifully designed, user-friendly, and easy to use, would you like to buy one? So I just used an example of Dell, right? They tell you what they sell, and they tell you how they sell it, and then they offer it to you. Now, Apple does the following. This is how a commercial might sound from Apple. We here at Apple believe, okay? We here at Apple believe in challenging the status quo. We here at Apple believe in challenging innovation year in and year out. By designing beautiful computers, easy to use, we just happen to make great computers. Would you like to buy one? Okay. You see, Apple does business with people who believe in what they believe. Apple does not do business with people who need their product. Because you can need the product, you can know all the features, all the facts, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to buy something, right? We're comfortable not just buying our MacBooks from Apple, we're comfortable buying our iPhones from Apple, we're comfortable buying our iPads from Apple, we're comfortable buying whatever product that Apple comes up with. People don't buy what you do, people buy why you do what you do. Our neocortex part of the brain is responsible for facts, figures, numbers, and language. Okay? So when you're doing your presentation and you're explaining to them the benefits, between what you're doing versus what they're doing, and when you're explaining to them the benefits that they get, and the incentives, and the numbers, and the down payment, that's this part. That's the neocortex, understanding all of these things. You see, the neocortex is not responsible for any emotions. It is the analytical side of your brain. Some call it my newest brain. Now these two parts, okay, go along perfectly with the limbic brain. The limbic brain is a part of our brain that is responsible for all emotions and such things as trust, loyalty, and beautifully enough, it is responsible for decision making. Okay? That part of our brain, the limbic brain, is responsible for action. It drives people to do things. It drives you to buy something. Oh, you know what, Johnny, I really like your product. It makes a lot of sense. Okay? I know that you're not timeshare. I know that you're a private club. I know that this is different. I understand the numbers. I understand the figures. It makes sense. Okay? And I know how you do it, and what you guys do here at the Real or whatever club is great. But you know what, Johnny? It just doesn't feel right. I can't do it. You're like, but what? I don't understand. It makes sense. You told me that this would save you money. You told me that you would use it with the family. You told me that the figures make sense. You even told me that you could afford it. What's the problem? I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. You guys ever gotten that?
Yeah. Yes.
They know it would make sense. The facts or the figures or whatever you're trying to whatever incentive you're trying to get them to go makes sense. And they understand that it makes sense. But for some reason, it doesn't feel right. You see that feel right? That's right here, guys. Okay, that's this. Okay, why should they go on that presentation if you haven't given them a reason to? Why should they buy your product? Why should they believe what you believe? Why should anybody care? Okay, that part of our brain, the limbic brain, is responsible for action. It drives people to do things. It drives you to buy something. Some of us walk into these nice, beautiful designer stores, and because you fell in love with the product, not because I'm sure you didn't fall in love with the cost, or you don't really care how they make it, but you know it's Gucci, you know it's Louis Vuitton, and you believe what they believe because you see it in the commercials and you want to be like that person, therefore you buy the product because you believe in what they believe. But not necessarily is it the smartest choice. So when we communicate from the outside in, and you're talking about all the figures and the facts, and guys, this makes sense, and you should buy this because it's going to be a better deal, and you should buy this because it's better than what you're doing, and you should buy this because owning is better than renting, and they agree with you. Worse, they agree with you, and worse, they tell you, you know what, I could even afford it if I wanted to. But it doesn't feel right. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Because you're speaking to the part of the brain that does not drive action. That is my purpose. A purpose is always going to allow you and help you whenever you're tired, whenever you want to give up. Oh, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. If you don't have the right purpose, what's going to happen?
You're not going to
fail.
You're not going to do nothing. You're going to fail.
Okay, you're going to fail, you're going to give up, you're going to quit because you don't have the right purpose, you don't have the right drive, you don't have the right motive. Okay? Purpose, which shows our why. Commitment. And when I mean commitment, I mean making the choice. Okay? So I already have my purpose. I know why I wake up in the morning, I know why I'm here, and I know what drives me. And when I'm tired, I'm going to look back and remember my purpose, and it's going to allow me to continue. So once I found my purpose, and as you already know what my purpose is, now I need to make a choice, a commitment, okay, that whatever it is that I want, I'm going to commit myself to do it, even when I don't feel like doing something. Because you can have the right purpose, right? Whatever your purpose might be, But if you don't have that commitment that you're going to achieve it, if you don't have that commitment that you're going to go through with it, then what good is having a purpose? I, want to lose 10 pounds.
Me too.
Or gain 10 pounds. I want to go to the gym. I want to lose 10 pounds. That is my purpose. No, that is what I want. Sorry, that is not my purpose. That is what I want. I know what I want. My purpose of why I want to lose 10 pounds is not the result. It's not because I want to look good. That's a result. That's like saying you're going to do something because of money. Remember money? We agreed that's not purpose. That's a result. Losing weight and looking good is just a result. What I mean, the reason why I want to lose 10 pounds is because I'm going to feel better. I'm going to look in the mirror and I'm going to feel more confident. I'm going to be a happier person. Therefore, my kids, my family is going to enjoy a better Tony. And therefore, I'm going to come to work and feel good about it. And guess what I'm probably going to do? I'm going to transfer that energy to my clients. I'm going to transfer that energy to my boss. I'm going to transfer that energy to my neighbor. I'm going to transfer that energy from the OPC to the sales room so that they get a deal for you. That is your purpose. That is why I want to lose weight. So now I have my purpose. Now the commitment, means I got to go to the gym now and get a gym membership and sign up and do it. Now I got to make the choice. Here's the problem though. With some of us, including myself, I've done this before, we choose the wrong purpose. And then, when you got to wake up to go to the gym, you go, because obviously, it was not the right reason. You didn't have the right purpose. If it's important enough for you to do something, you're going to do it no matter what. I'm going to go to the gym. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go right now. You get that gym membership, okay? Now the next thing after you make the commitment is you got to have the courage. Courage drives action. I like the word action, okay? I made the commitment to do it. I got the right purpose behind it. Now I'm going to take action and wake up tomorrow at 7 in the morning to go to the gym. Okay? Because some of us, we have the right purpose, why we want to go to the gym. We've made that choice. But some of us lack action. Your alarm goes off at 7 in the morning, you're like, snooze. Okay? And then you go, it's okay, I got the purpose, I got the commitment, but I'll start later. Okay? No. Okay? I'm talking about action. I'm talking about you getting up because you made the commitment and doing it. It's like a chain reaction. Believe you me, you start with the right purpose, you make the choice and you commit yourself to do something, you act upon that, and my most favorite one comes next. Confidence. My favorite, guys. Confidence can only be achieved if you've already done something. Okay? Confidence only comes from you knowing that you can do something because you've done it before. This is where things start to get very interesting, guys. When you got up in the morning, you went to the gym at 7 in the morning, you acted upon it, you went to the gym even though you didn't want to, but you said you made the commitment, therefore you acted. 2 hours later, you're done with your gym session, you go, hey, that wasn't too bad. Shoot, I can get up at 7 in the morning. Hey, you know what? Now I got the confidence. Guess what you're going to do the next day? You're going to do it again, right? Because you got the confidence that you can do it now. And once you got that confidence, that's when things get scary in a good way. When you're confident, okay, because you've already done something, nothing can stop you. Believe you me, the universe will get out of your way for you to achieve what it is you want to do. But it's not till you've gotten to this point that things start to get interesting. Okay? Because when you have that confidence, I'm sure that amongst us right now, there are superstars, amongst us right now, there are leaders, and amongst us right now, there is people who on a monthly basis perform at their highest and are very, very, very successful at what it is you do. And not just are you successful, but you do it every month. You're consistent. Okay, you're consistent because you already have the confidence to do what you want to do because you've done it before already. You found the right purpose, you got the right reason why you want to do something. You found out what it is you want to do, you've made the commitment, you've made the choice that that is what you want, and that thing that you want the most is that important to you, that the next day you're going to get up at 7 in the morning, you're going to go for that run, you're going to go to the gym, you're going to spend hours training, you're going to train with the team leaders, you're going to do whatever it is you need to do, but you're going to act on it. Because once you act, only action drives confidence. And when you're confident, you're unstoppable. And those wheels are moving, you're going to keep going, you're going to keep going, you're going to keep going, and there's nothing or no one that can stop you. And these challenges that appear to us on a daily basis that stop us from doing the things you want to do are going to get out of your way. Because when you're confident and there's a challenge in front of you, but you're confident because you faced them already before, you're going to go over it, you're going to go under it, you're going to decide, you're going to break right through, and you're going to go at whatever target it is you want to do because you're confident. And confidence, guys, is key. Do you guys think that Tiger Woods, we all know Tiger Woods, right?
Yes.
Okay? Everybody knows the golf sport, I'm sure. Putting, you know when you putt, when you're close to the hole? Do you think that Tiger Woods gets up to putt and goes, ooh, I hope I can make this. I can make this. Okay? I got 50 million people watching me. I hope I can get it in. No, he doesn't because he's confident. Because he's already done it many times before. You guys ever seen Tiger Woods sometimes do these shots where he's got a tree in front and he's got to take the ball around the tree, over a rock, and onto the green, and he does it? Because he's confident. There's something about you being confident, like an aura or an energy, that things move out of your way. People believe what you believe. They want to be around you. You become an influence on people. You inspire people. We all hear sometimes, you got to set realistic goals. You got to set realistic goals, okay? There's two trains of thought there, okay? A lot of us get taught to set realistic goals. What does realistic really mean, though?
Limitations.
Limitations. Realistic is code for low. So when someone says, hey man, you gotta be realistic about your goal, they're probably telling you your goal's too high, you should bring it down some. Who are they to tell you that? How do they know what your capability of? How do they know your talent? So what is realistic? Will Smith, we all know Will Smith. I love Will Smith. Besides the fact that he's a great actor, if you guys ever read on Will Smith, he's got an amazing story. And Will Smith said this. He said, being realistic is the most commonly traveled road to mediocrity.
Say it again.
Okay? Being realistic is the most commonly traveled road to mediocrity. So when someone tells you you gotta be realistic or be realistic in your goals, be careful, okay, not to set your goals too low. Okay? And I sometimes even tell my crew, I don't want to use the word realistic, I want to use the word measurable. Have a measurable goal according to what you believe you can do. Okay? There is no reason, okay, to having a plan B because it only distracts you from plan A. Right? There is no reason to having a plan B because it only distracts you from plan A. Right? It's not like you go, oh, you know what? Well, I want to do this, but if I don't quite get it, it's so good. I have a plan B. I'm okay with this. Because you're probably only going to achieve your plan B. Because you set rules, you set limitations, you set restrictions for yourself. You want to give yourselves 10 reasons why you want that goal, why that goal is so important to you. Okay? And once you've already written down 10 reasons, or as many reasons as you can possibly write about why that goal is important, here's the twist. You gotta also make a list of what it is you're willing to sacrifice to achieve that goal. No achievement comes without sacrifice. If you're not willing to sacrifice anything, right, then I want this, I want to have this, I'm going to have that. But I'm not going to do necessarily anything about it. I'm going to continue living my life like I am, yet I want all these things. It doesn't make sense. So you also, just like you wrote down 10 reasons why you want to have it, you got to write down just as many things that you're willing to sacrifice. I'm willing to sacrifice 2 hours out of my day to train with the best OPC because I want to achieve as much as him, if not more. I'm willing to sacrifice, get this, okay? I'm willing to sacrifice 10% of my commission to that OPC who helps me. Why not? I was going up to the main guys, the people who were writing $300,000-$400,000, right? And going and saying, hey, if you teach me and you allow me to work with you, teach me what you know, I'll give you 10% of my sales. I was willing to sacrifice 10% of my sales. And of course that person, really, okay, right? We all want to make money. I'm sure that person is going to be willing to help you if you're willing to sacrifice some of that commission. I hope I'm not getting in trouble with the directors or the leaders here, okay? I don't want to do like a side thing. But I mean, I'm saying, maybe not money, but maybe you'll repay them back in other ways. Okay? I'm willing to sacrifice 2 hours out of my day to spend time with this person to train. I'm willing to sacrifice Facebook today. Okay? I'm willing to sacrifice 1 hour of TV time. I'm willing to sacrifice, if you want to go to the gym, right? I'm willing to sacrifice McDonald's and Burger King and beers and whatever. You got to be willing to sacrifice, guys. Without sacrifice, you cannot achieve anything. Now, always reward yourself as well. So I don't want to take away the beer and take away this and take away that and take away that. Like that. But you got to achieve something first. Okay? You got to achieve something first. Every time you achieve something, reward yourself. Whichever way you want, reward yourself. Okay? Always reward yourself after you've achieved it though. Some of us have the tendency of celebrating before we've achieved anything. And then we can't get what we want. Okay? I want my family. I want my friends. I want my job. I want everything that I do to mean something. If you're not doing something to help someone else, okay? If you're not doing something to help someone else, then you might as well not do anything. It's meaningless. Okay?